Hi, this is Scott Fortunoff. I'm here today to introduce you to the January 2018 brand new lines from the Blank Quilting Corp. There are 13 lines this time around, and the lines ship anywhere from July to September of 2018. Let's get it going. Here we have the Amazon boutiques. There are 35 boutiques in this line. These are going to be 12-yard put-ups only, and these ship in July, and these are all inspired by the Amazon rainforest. Here we have Chicken Scratch by Annie Trow. Annie is a new designer for the Blank Quilting Corp. This is a chicken line, and you have the blocks with the chickens in it for the placemats. These are 18 by 11, these rectangles. You have the chicken wire, you have the chickens with the chicken wire, you have the feed, the eggs, the barn, some more blocks, some wood grain, and then you have a stripe. On the back we have two projects. One is a piece project, and then you have a placemat and table runner. And of course we have a stripe down here. You could just see how many rows you get. And then on this side we have the basics that go with this line, and then we show you how the layout is on the block print as well. So we have some 108s that coordinate with this line, Fusion, Eclipse, etc. That's Chicken Scratch by Annie Trow. Now we have Galaxy Blast. This is a new line. This is going to be a digital line that we're going to be printing in Pakistan. This is a small line. We're going to offer it in 15-yard cuts only. And here you go. So you have these planets and all these amazing colors. There are just tons of colors in this line. You have the shooting stars. You have more of a celestial with the stars, kind of like a blender. And then you have the planets, going in circular motion. And then we have a stripe. And then the big print, here you have it, and this is pretty neat. And you have a planet swirling. And that's Galaxy Blast. And Galaxy Blast ships in August of 2018. Next up, we have Good Doggy. And of course, this is a doggy line. This is in trendy colors. You can find these colors at Pottery Barn. But this is the new trend in the house. All the kids have these browns and nice greens. So here we have a 24-inch panel. You have a stripe, the dog all over. He's really a cute and goofy looking dog. We have paw prints that have hearts in them, the bowls and the bones. You have just a coordinate in brown, green, and black. And then you have the blocks. The smaller blocks are 5.5 by 5.5. The bigger blocks are 10 by 10, and then you have an all over. On the back, we have one quilt, piece quilt, and then a quilt using the panel. That's Good Doggy, and Good Doggy ships in August of 2018. Tana Mueller has from Western Denim and Dirt. She is Home on the Range, another Western line, which is her specialty, being that she is from Texas. This is what she does. So here we go. This is a 14 SKU line, and this ships in July. Here you have the 24-inch panel. We have the cowboy boots on the blender that's very popular that we're using for Urban Legend. We have in several colors, and the reps will be out with a card that has all the colors on it and the fabric. Then we have the brands, we have the skulls, and then we have the block prints. The blocks are 10 by 10, and here's some of the Urban Legend colors that I told you about. This sort of Aztec print, the stars on the Urban Legend ground, the hats, and then a scenic. We have a skin, and then a wood ground. So here you have quilt number 1 is the using the panel, and then quilt number 2 is a piece one, and then on the back we show you the size, the actual size of the blocks. And then finally we have some 108s that go with this line. This is Home on the Range by Tana Mueller of Western Denim and Dirt. Now we have Home Sweet Home. This is a 13 SKU line, and this one ships in September. And this has all your little home motifs, your house, your little flowers, love, joy, all kinds of words. We have a 36-inch panel, which is always nice and easy to work with. You could, if you don't have a lot of time, you could just smack a basic on the back and have a nice little blanket. We have the homes, the bikes, the little bees, which are always a big hit, the Scotty dogs all over toss, pineapples, which have been trending up really nicely, birdhouses, more of the all over the bike, and then this really nice blender, kind of like a grid. So here we go. This is quilt. On this line we only did one quilt, so this is Home Sweet Home, quilt number 1, and this uses the panel, and it's cut up into pieces. And then on the back, we suggest that you use the Starlit line. So there you have it. This is Home Sweet Home by ColourPop Studio. Now we have a 108 line. This one's called Plume. This is going to be digitally printed in Pakistan on 60 square cotton, so same quality as all of our other 108-inch wides that you expect from us. And here you go. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 colors. We have this multi, and then we have this muted one with the purples, a blue and purple, and then more of your pastels. And then we have a black and white. And that's all she wrote. So this is Plume. This is 108 inches. It's digitally printed. These will be 18-yard cuts only. And this one ships in August of 2018. And after that, we have another 108 line. This one's called Quarry 108. And this kind of has, it has a graphic like, stones or rocks, very rigid edges. But it's very cutting edge, and it's very cool, like a quarry where they cut all the stones. And here you have it. This is a 7 SKU line, and this one ships in August. We have the pigment white. You can't really see that on the card. We have black, gray, beige, brown, blue, and red. There you have Quarry 108. This is regular printed in Pakistan on 108-inch, and it is 60 square cottons. Next up, we have this adorable C line. This one's called Sea Buddies. This is a 12 SKU collection. This one's shipping in September. Here we have a 24-inch panel with all the sea creatures there. They all have smiley faces on because they're happy. And we have an all over of the fish, some coral, lobsters, different fish. Then we have the blocks. These blocks are 5 1/4 by 5 1/4, and I'll show you what those look like on the back. We have these little kind of like serving as a basic or like a dot, but these little fish. It's adorable print. And then an all over of all the sea creatures. Once again, they're all smiling and happy because it's 2018. And then we have the sea anemone, and then we have a book. So this is a cute little book. And the book says, Sea Buddies, an octopus has 8 legs, crabs walk sideways, etc., etc. On the back, we have 2 projects. One uses the panel, and the other one is pieced. And then on the other back, we show you the actual size of the blocks, and then we show you the layout of the blocks, and then we suggest some 108-inch lines that go well with this collection. There you have it. This is Sea Buddies. So this wouldn't be a good release if we didn't have a flannel line. So we have a flannel collection. This one's called Sleepy Woodland 2-ply flannel by Louise Allen. She's a new designer. This is a 14 SKU collection and ships in August of 2018. And here you have it. I was talking about trendy colors earlier with Pottery Barn and that Doggy line. Here we have some more hot trending colors. So we're using the Native American Indian theme again with the teepees and the bears and all those sort of motifs which have been really popular lately. This is a 25-inch panel. So the designers are really trying to mess me up. I'm used to 24 and 36. We have the all-over print of all the adorable animal faces, the feathers, which have been doing really well, the blocks. These blocks are 9 by 11, so they're a little bit not square. All over, a little geometric coordinate, another geometric coordinate, adorable animals kind of sleeping, and then we have the stripe. On the back, we have the quilt using the panel, and then we have a piece quilt. And then you could see the actual size of the blocks, and then you could see how many rows you get on the stripe. So everything's there on the card for you to decipher what the line's all about and how you could use it best and sell it to your customers. So there we have it. This is the only 2-ply flannel line. It's called Sleepy Woodland 2-ply flannel by Louise Allen. We welcome her to the team. 14 SKUs, ships in August. Tana is hitting a home run in this release. She has a lot of lines. I think she's got 3. So, of course, you know American Honor. That's a basic line that we're continuing to carry. And that line we also have pre-cuts for. And then we had the thin blue line, which did nicely, which paid homage to the police officers. And this one, of course, is the thin red line. And this pays homage to those fearless gentlemen and women who run into the fires while everyone is running out. So this is a 12 SKU collection. This one ships in September of 2018. And here you have it, another big card. We have a 24-inch panel of a fireman going into the burning building, and then you have all these little logos on the top. You have your all-over Dalmatian print on white and gray. You have your fire truck print, more logos and thin red line and word print. You have a, I guess you call this a stripe, with the uniforms and the do not cross the fire line, the more the dogs and the fire hydrants. You have the thin red line with the hoses, and you have this little, this is a 24-inch repeat. It's kind of like a panel, but I guess it's just a block print. We have the bricks, which definitely will be very functional print. We have the gray muted outlines, sketch of the animals, of the dog and the firemen, the flames, and more words. And then on the back, we have two projects. One is using the panel, and one is pieced. And then we show you the full repeat of this design. And then we suggest, well, actually, first you have, this is how many rows you get on the stripe. And then these are suggestions of 108 inches that go with this line, Chroma Dots, Urban Legend 108, which is by Tana, and some other suggestions. So this is Thin Red Line by Tana Mueller of Western Denim and Dirt. 12 SKUs, ships in September of 2018. Winding this down, I have tutus and toe shoes, an adorable ballerina line. And here we have it. This is a 12 SKU line, and this one ships in September of 2018. And here we have a panel. This is a 24-inch panel with 6 different blocks of the ballerina in different poses. And then we have the uniform, the outfits, the music, some words, more of the ballerina in the circles, little rosebuds, a stripe. The ballerina's dancing, the toe shoes, and the music. And then we suggest you use the starlit line with this to go perfectly. So then on the back, we have one quilt, and this time we use the panel. So we have a panel quilt, and then we suggest some 108 inch. We also show you how many rows you're going to get on the stripe. And then we show you the size of the young lady, the actual size. And then we have tutus and toe shoes, 12 SKU collection. Ships in September of 2018. And last but not least, Tana Mueller with the Trifecta. This is her third line, and this one's called Western Legend. These are cream and brown basics, and these are shipping in July of 2018. And you could get the whole thing in 12-yard cuts, or you could pick and choose for 15-yard cuts. 14 SKU collection, ships July 2018. So there you have it, 13 lines shipping July to September 2018. I'm Scott Fortunoff, president of Blank Quilting Corp. I hope this was helpful. Thanks for your time. Take care. Bye.